A silent, tectonic shift is happening right now in the highest corridors of global finance. A move so significant it hasn't been seen in decades. And it's a direct response to a debt crisis so large it threatens the entire system. This isn't just news, it's a direct signal for every prudent investor. Stick around until the end, and I'll show you the two specific strategies being deployed right now, and the one critical mistake many are making as this unfolds. Global debt is the pressure cooker, and the steam is building with no release valve. Major economies are carrying debt loads that are mathematically unsustainable. We're seeing warnings of potential bailouts for nations once considered economic powerhouses. So what are the so-called smart money institutions doing? They are executing a historic pivot. For the first time in decades, central banks now hold more gold than U.S. Treasuries in their reserves. They are fleeing paper assets that can be printed and devalued for hard assets that cannot. This is the foundation. Analysts who correctly predicted past crises are now warning of a global bust potentially worse than 2008. Their forecast? The response will be an unprecedented tidal wave of monetary printing, potentially as much as $20 trillion in new quantitative easing. This is the rocket fuel for precious metals. Historical precedent suggests this could drive gold to levels once thought impossible. And silver, the often overlooked metal, could see an even more explosive percentage gain due to its industrial and monetary role. Let's recap. First, the great pivot away from sovereign debt is real and accelerating. Second, the policy response will create a historic devaluation of currency. So what does this mean for you? The first strategy is a tactical rotation. Prudent investors may consider evaluating their exposure to financial paper assets and reallocating a portion, perhaps 10%, into physical, hold-in-your-hand gold and silver. This is the ultimate store of value. The second, more opportunistic strategy involves leverage to the coming price move. This involves researching high-quality junior mining equities. These companies offer significant upside potential to a rising metals price, acting as a leveraged bet on this macro trend. And here is the critical mistake many make. They focus only on the price, but not the security. The mistake is failing to have a plan for secure storage and using reputable, trustworthy channels for acquisition. Without this, your wealth preservation plan is incomplete. The great pivot is underway. Central banks are showing us the way, from paper promises to hard assets. How are other prudent investors adjusting their portfolios for what's coming? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're focused on preserving wealth through intelligent, non-mainstream strategies, subscribe for more clear-eyed analysis. Until next time, stay prudent.